What's up, y'all? Get these added. Y'all, we're gonna do this first. That way it has time to dry while we cut our mesh. There was only 14, so they're gonna sell out pretty quick. Y'all, unfortunately, I don't carry the stuff to do my own kits like by the hundreds. Right? Like I can't make that many. So anyways, this one is done by Iveth. Look how cute. So that will be the sign in this one. We've got lots of ribbon. 6 rolls. And 2 rolls of 10-inch mesh. Let's get this out of our way. Y'all, our frame is gonna have 10 twists on the bottom. And 8 on the top. That means I need 18 cuts of mesh. I'm gonna use 2 rolls, 2 in each. We're gonna cut them at 20 inches. Get that out of the way. We're gonna need these. Cynthia, to sign up for the O-Ship training, just go to learnfromdamon.com and you just scroll down the page until you see O-Ship. All right, so I'm trying to pull out some of the colors in the sun. Uh-oh, we just lost a roll of ribbon. So there is touches of greens and yellows and blues. We're gonna see if we can pull those out. Y'all, don't let me forget that we lost a roll of ribbon and it went over the side of the table. Our cat friend is also back. All right. Y'all, we're gonna cut these 20 inches. And we're gonna need 18 of them. Yo, what's up? Can't find the stuff we listed? People are buying it, Sharon. So I'm not sure. Few more to go. Y'all, if you didn't get the text message, I did put a lot of stuff that is Christmas, Halloween, and Valentine's Day. 20% off until midnight on DecoExchange. So whenever you add it to your cart, it'll show you the 20% off. If you go to DecoExchange decor.com, and you click on the 3 little drop down bars. You'll see one that says on sale. It'll all be in there. Yeah, this kit sold out fast, y'all. There was only 14, and there's about 10,000 people on the text list. Y'all, so this is a poly jute mesh. So it's nice, thick. Having trouble hearing me good, let me see. Sounds fine. Turn up your volume, friend. It's all good. Tonight I have Coke. Y'all. Yeah, the starving stray cat. These cats have been here around since we moved in, so we're in their neighborhood. We are cutting the mesh at 20 inches, that's right. Y'all, we're to the end of the roll. So cutting your mesh at 20 inches should give you almost exactly 18 every time. Let's get our frame. All right. Just wondering how you keep mesh from fraying? You don't, friend. It's gonna fray. But you're about to see how I minimize the amount of fray that people see. All right, so we're gonna take our mesh. We're gonna take one and we're gonna roll it just about twice on both, okay? Then you're gonna just ruffle it down the middle, and you're gonna make like a little pasta bow tie, and you're gonna add one of those right in. That cross should already be for sale. All right, then we're gonna take our next one and do the same thing. And we're just gonna go all the way around. So we're gonna use all the pieces that were towards the end first, because they're tighter wound up and we don't like those pieces. So here's the problem. The signs came in and a lot of them are dented. So the team has to go through all of those signs and see which ones we can sell and which ones we can't. After they do that, they will list them available. All right. So we're just alternating every other one. The good news is all the ones that are dented will be 50% off. All right, so let's keep taking our 20-inch cuts and putting them around. All right, we have 2 more to go. It said turquoise on the package. All right, so we went all the way around the bottom. Y'all, and now we're gonna go all the way around one more time. All right. So now we're gonna take the opposite color from what's on there. We're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna curl it twice, maybe 3 times, whatever you're feeling froggy about. All right. Then you're gonna ruffle it, but this time you're gonna add it to your frame with the curls pointed up. I'm not gonna reopen it or anything fun like that. We're just going to go through it again. All right, so this method will take twice as much mesh and will take twice as long to make, but it makes a really pretty base. Nancy, it actually would be legal to use my videos because they are all copyrighted and trademarked to use anything DecoExchange related for training. So yes, it would be. Feel free to shoot me a text or an email with whoever's doing that. You can email us at info@damonotes.com. Or you can just post our name right here in the chat. That's even more fun. All right. We're gonna keep going around. The cow was sold out. The cow wreath kit sold out, but the cow hasn't been listed individually yet. Awesome, Veronica. Congrats. All right, last one around the bottom, then we can go to the top. All right, now we can do the top half. All right, y'all, look how this looks. You can put two pieces at one time. If you can hold it, you can do it, right? So you got the one facing down. You can roll off the other one, put it on top. Then you can add that one piece in there at once. Perfectly fine. Oh, Gideon, friend. All right. We're just gonna keep alternating. So open side down. Open side up. So it's gonna make for a super full, super pretty wreath. What's up, y'all? What do you call the pink twist? Chanel stems, I guess. We sold greenery kits yesterday, I think. All right, so just remember, this one is gonna cost more money and it's gonna take more when you sell it because we're doing twice as much mesh as normal. So it's gonna make an overall bigger wreath. We do this same technique all the time with just one roll and one ruffle per twist, but I don't know. Just felt like being extra today. This looks about 10 inches, definitely not 21. Yo, I did one earlier. That's black, white, and red. I'll show you guys. All right, we got 2 more to go. So what I like about this method is it looks like you've done a ruffle and curls, but it's really just ruffles. Right? These right here, whenever you put them in there, resemble 2 curls, and it's still just one piece. So it gives you the look with half the amount of work. And I like that. I don't know about y'all. Last set. All right, y'all, look how nice and full this one is. Y'all, somebody just checked out and their email address is seriously the creative side of BS. I love it. So this is the same method, but in different colors. Y'all, I even brought backup just in case. Just in case. All right. Let's get our sign attached. To do that, we put our mounting squares earlier in the video. We're going to take our pipe cleaner, just the tip through there. What was the name of the red and black? Fred. I don't know. It doesn't have a name, friend. It's a wreath. All right. So we've got our squares. Let's pick a corner, any corner. It doesn't really matter. It's a circle. And we're just going to add our sun right into it. We're just going to push the pipe cleaners right through the frame. Rhonda says she personally thinks the 21-inch works best for poofs, but that's just her. Rhonda, I don't think anyone has ever told anyone to make a poof with anything but a 21-inch. But thank you for your valuable input. So we're just wrapping that pipe cleaner around the frame. All right, so we put one corner first. One corner first. Then we're going to take the other corner and attach it right over here. We're gonna get this twisted off. All right, so because we have this corner done and this corner done, now we can adjust our sign to make sure it's somewhat where we want it before we attach the other two corners. Glenda, you can absolutely sell any wreath kit that you get from us. All right, get this one tied off. What's up, Stony? Getting this one tied off. All right. I'm live all day? Not really. I've only been live for like 30 minutes earlier today. And now, right now. All right, let's get all of our twists out of the way. So now we got our sign and our mesh on there. Let's make some bows, y'all. All right. So we're gonna bring in all the colors. This one, some pink, some black and white, some yellow, and a little bit more pink. So to do that, I'm gonna put one pink on the end, then the black and white, like that. Oh, no problem, Becky. All right. Y'all, we're gonna measure out about 8 inches. Give it a good twist. Oh yeah, the ribbon on the floor. Thanks, Jan. Jan, you win a prize. I don't know what the prize is, but you win something. Let me go get the ribbon. I was like, why am I short a ribbon? That's why. All right. Now I can alternate these. Like that. All right. Let's do our 6-inch loops. This is DecoExchange ribbon, this one. Some of them are Sam's Club, some of them are from Deco. All right. Next. So just slightly smaller every time. Jordan just went live. Of course Jordan went live when I'm live, so I can't see him. Rude. All right. Y'all, so all these colors are kind of crazy individually, but they all pull in different pieces of the sun. And that's what we want, right? Is to bring it all together. My Sam's also said they didn't have ribbon, and I checked out with 105 rolls. So, don't listen to them, friends. They'll betray you. Yeah, I'll be honest. Since the update on Facebook, I don't see all the comments. All right, we're gonna take our 2 pipe cleaners, twist them together real fast. Gonna slide it out and tie it off. Pull it nice and tight. And give it a twist. All right, now we're gonna repeat that 3 times. So I asked the manager at our Sam's, and they were like, I've been working here for so long, and we've never sold spring ribbon. We don't ever carry that, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, ma'am, I have your spring ribbon at my house. You have carried it before. You haven't carried it for a few years. But I heard that it's back in stock, and I was just asking if it's been delivered. She's like, no. So I definitely went. Second aisle, I walked down. It was right there. I got it, and I went checked out in the line that she was helping unload buggies on so that she could remember in the future that they have it. Yeah, Robin, that's how I stream every time. Thank you for reminding me. I'm also live on YouTube. That pink polka dot is from DecoExchange, and it's in stock right now. Need this color next. There was like 40 something rolls of the pink polka dot 50 yards. Y'all, sometimes it'll be like in a random spot where it shouldn't be, but always check wherever like the spring stuff is first, and then you may just have to walk up and down the aisles. All right, give this a good pinch. All right, last one. Betty, how did you decide only on 4? There was so many good ones. That would have been a hard decision. Hard decision. You found the Christmas ribbon with the cracker as well. I mean, it was a snack. Where do I find a center for the sunflower wreath? What's it called? Sunflower wreath center. That's what it's called. Arlie, just an FYI, I didn't ask you for anything, but you're welcome anyway. Oh, okay. That was a bit much. So we'll just make sure she can't say thank you anymore. Francis, I'm not sure. I don't make hair bows, so I'm not the resource for you on that one. Y'all, this ribbon, I wish I would have bought all of it, but I didn't. I only got a few rolls. It's so pretty. All right, last center loop. Pipe cleaners fell on the floor. Y'all. All right. Got that twisted off. We almost lost our bow. Get it nice and twisted like some of our audience members. All right. Y'all, I will tell y'all that usually after the first rush of ribbon gets sold at Sam's, sometimes they will put it online, which if he does, will be amazing. Let's see what Betty said. Betty, it's okay to love ribbon. We're all there with you, friend. All right. Let's get our bows added. So we're gonna do same thing as always. One bow at the bottom, one bow at the top, one right in the center. Y'all, whenever you double up your mesh, it's gonna be harder to get it through there. No, it's not online yet. Y'all, when they sell it online though, they sell it in packs of 5 and they send you like a little kit. All right, let's get this pulled in nice and tight. All right, so you want to pull it tight, but you don't want to make it puckered up, okay? Puckered bows are no good. We're gonna wrap those pipe cleaners around the frame. You pre-ordered your stem cutter, awesome. Y'all, if you don't have a stem cutter yet and you've been thinking about getting a stem cutter, you may want to go check it out. We secured the last ones that the supplier has. So I don't know, after these sell out, I don't know when we'll get more. All right. So we got our first bow at the bottom. We're gonna spin it around and add our next bow at the top. Yeah, Joyce, the blue and natural or ribbon they have every single day. It's not spring or Christmas. It's also not the same price as everything else. Cynthia, someone already bought that pig with the cookbook. I was kind of sad. I was hoping no one would buy him and he would have to go home with me forever. But someone purchased him. Y'all, it was the cutest little pig reading a chicken cookbook. All right. Gonna get that tied off around the frame. Kathy, we got grapevines in on Monday and they sold out on Tuesday. We ordered more on Tuesday, so hopefully they'll be here next week. All right, let's get our third bow right in the middle. When does the February box get shipped? The boxes ship around the 7th every month. Every time. All right. Y'all, there's our bows. Look how the bows, like the ribbons individually, look funky together, but look how the bows bring out every color in the sun. That's the goal here. All right. So we're gonna put this around the bottom. We're gonna match it up with a 1.5. Where's our board? Here it is. So y'all, around the bottom we have 10 twist ties. We're gonna alternate every other one with a different color. So we're gonna need 5 of each of the 2.5 at 14 inches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Kelly, why do you need to put something on the back of the wreath to hang it? It's got a whole metal frame back there. Melissa, it's just practice, friend. That's all you have to do is keep practicing. I didn't just wake up, click my heels together, and have a pretty wreath. I promise. It took a lot of practice. All right, let's get our next 5. 14 inches again. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Too late for Valentine's Day. We actually sold several Valentine's Day wreaths today. So I would not discount Valentine's Day yet. We had customers asking for Mardi Gras. And Easter sold today. Y'all, I'm actually shipping an Easter wreath all the way to Australia. They purchased an Easter cross wreath today. Where can you get it signed? DecoExchange.com. All right. Let's figure out what color we're going to pair with what. Let's do, what are we going to do? For sure the blue. I sold my first wreath for $100. 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so we got that in there. Catherine, you can't actually share your affiliate link on my page, friend. 2, 3, 5. Yeah, Sharon, it could be sold out. How do you avoid damaging wreaths when shipping? Rosie, check out our class called Ship on learnfromdamon.com. You can get all the details there. All right. Let's save these for right now. Let's get our tails added to the base. So to do that, we're gonna go all the way around the outside, twist on the bottom, and add a set of tails that we're just gonna alternate colors back and forth. All right. And we're just gonna place that right in. Y'all, I'm actually gonna swap that one though, because I put it right in the blue with the blue. Not a good idea. So I'm just gonna go over one. All right, once they're in there, we're just going to fluff them out. Thanks for the stars, y'all. Pearl got a pick machine today. Awesome. Hopefully we'll have pick machines in stock one day. Parker is working on getting us some. Patty, I actually do have an overhead camera. It's available for all of our creative coaching students. Check it out at learnfromdamon.com, creative coaching. What's up, Eric? All right, so we're just adding those into the twist and then separating our ribbon. First timer, welcome, Kim. Glad to have you. We're almost done though, friend. Am I going to Florida in February? Not that I know of. I'm going to North Carolina. How much will I sell this wreath for? Probably in the 130 range. All right, we're almost done with the base. Y'all, I need to sneeze. So that mesh has little fibers in it, and it makes me sneeze. Mimi, we are trying to get an account with the company that makes the pick machines, and we're gonna try to get them. I don't know if we can or not. We're in North Carolina. Kill Devil's Hill. So we have a 27 bedroom house rented, and I'm gonna have a bunch of business students there for a week. We're gonna go build some businesses. Yep, I'm going for work, y'all, not for fun. All right. So let's look at what we have so far. It's cute, for sure. All right, let's dovetail our bows, and then we'll decide what we're gonna do with this piece right here. Yeah, 27 bedrooms. So it's a house with 27 master bedrooms. Everyone gets their own bedroom and bathroom. Oh, thanks, Debbie. Oh, this will be our third or fourth trip out there. You can't come, actually. These students paid about $8,000 to spend the week with us. All right, make sure we got our tails. We missed this one. Do I do free shipping on Etsy? I do not. And I've never recommended it, friends. All right. Let's do our next one. Y'all, the cat's back. Can you hear it? Y'all, it's so funny. The cat, it's an orange cat. It's quiet all day. And at night, it's a little happy to be here. Yeah, Diane, it's the mastermind group. Sherry has not. Sherry, girl, get some cable, friend. Stop doing whatever made all them kids, girl. Mm-mm. How do you end up with 9 kids? Like, surely you figured that out after, like, number 1. All right. Claudette, that's not a hungry craft friend. That's somebody's in heat. Shelly, I'm not really sure how long it takes to ship to Canada. It's hungry, all right. Mildred, hi, I'm Damon, and I don't like to drive, ride, or do any of that kind of stuff. Thank you, though. Nope. I'm out. Y'all, Tammy took that train, and she's like, it's gonna be so fun. I'm like, nope. Y'all, I like to buy nice cars so other people want to drive them. It's the truth. It's the truth. All right. Y'all. Now, we're left with the 2 colors that the 2 ribbons that have all the colors in them. So just these, we've got the pink, blue, and yellow. So we can get some tails to go right up here. We're gonna need 4. It'll cost us about $20 to ship this wreath. Vicky, I'll be completely honest, the warehouse is not my department. I don't know what's in, what's out, what isn't. All I know is that when I walk through it, I can buy stuff. Parker handles all of that. I handle all of the education side of our business. All right, so we've got our 4 ribbon tails left. We're gonna take our 2 ribbons. Give them a little pinch. looking to see if I missed a comment, but I didn't see anything I needed to answer. All right, let's find our next twist tie. It's hidden under here. Y'all, I do know that there's like 13 to 70 pallets being delivered Monday. So there might be scissors there. Mary, if you need help on shipping, you can check out our class called O Ship. We have it at learnfromdamon.com. Do I ever get spooked here? No, the noise is just the roll-up door blowing in the wind. Y'all, it's super quiet out where I'm at. I'm in an industrial area, so after like 3 o'clock, there's no one around here. All right, one more. One more. So everyone's always like, how do you pick the colors? Y'all, we literally just looked at our sign. We literally just looked at our sign, found all the colors in the sign, and then put it right in our wreath. Tell you about DecoExchange. What would you like to know? Pam, why would you cut the twist ties? You paid for those twist ties. Just make sure the twist ties match your wreath, and you're good. You thought I was in my home? No. Y'all, there's a whole fake house behind me. So, big picture, my background is engineering. I quit my oil and gas job to play with ribbon all day. I do a few things. We make wreaths, we sell wreath supplies, and we also coach other businesses on how to sell their supplies online. We help creatives grow 5, 6, and 7-figure businesses. So if you're interested in getting wreath supplies, check out DecoExchange.com. If you're interested in more detailed classes on how to make pretty things like this, check out Learn from Damon and look at creative coaching. And if you want to grow your business online, check out Learn from Damon and the business coaching area.